Okay. I'm gonna pray that this works. I mean, I'd see him. Yeah, there. Yay! Alright, it appears to be working. We are gonna try streaming at 1080p this time. Since I actually have the internet for this now. And in theory, a computer that can do it as well. So we're gonna see how it works. I don't necessarily know how, is this for like high motion? Oh, let's see. Was I reading the wrong thing? Preset quality. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright. That's enough preamble. Let's get into the racing. Now, I actually kind of want to pick a custom color for him. I usually use, like, pinks, right? I wonder what other sounds these things make. I gotta know. Yippee! Like, does the mean bean go yeehaw? Aw. Oh my god. I like that one too much, though. I like the Carnival Night Barrel too much. Alright! So you'll see here, we got Cliff. He's cleared that cup. But we gotta get the emeralds. And I've gotten 2 of them so far off stream, but we're gonna go ahead and do these emeralds with Cliff. Alright. Unfortunately, since Cliff is modded content, I can't use him on any servers that don't have him installed. But, we'll be okay. I can't, like, go online and do, like, trolling random people online with Cliff. Even though he's just a skin mod. But If I find servers with Cliff on it, that'd be pretty funny in the future. That won't happen for a while though, because the mod subforum has not been opened yet, so he's not technically public at the moment. But once the mods forum is open, you will be able to download Cliff for yourself. Give him a try, you know? Listen... AJ... Tyron is just protecting you from Cliff. Oh! No, curse you, Wonder Boy. Oh god. I'm gonna need some rings. Thank you. What role do the rings play? They're like your boost, basically. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, Cliff looks really good in all the colors, too, I have to say. It's just really funny seeing him. I kinda cut it close there. I'm actually gonna steal some tricks that I saw Tyron doing on his stream. I get some rings? Thank you. This is like the first game where you get like the Mario Kart coin item and you kind of pop off. Because you're like, yeah, give me those rings. I missed the booster. I'm a fool. Oh yeah, the jackpot boxes are a great mechanic. I love the item wheel in general. Being able to like actually pick the item you're getting when your timing is good is really sick. And I think it also makes making comebacks from behind a lot more convenient and less focused on things like luck. Which I heavily appreciate. Dude, I suck at that turn. It's a skill issue though. What the fuck? Whoa. I got a lot of rings for some reason. Did I get like bumped into them? I guess I did. You don't pick them up instantly. Speaking of jackpots. Yo! That's not Reimu, that's Sakura, but pretty close. Yeah, Sakura from Sakura Wars. So Cliff has 3 different possible rivals. And the ones that I ended up going with were Sakura is the primary one, she was the first. Because she also is a sword user. The second was Wonder Boy, because he is literally a dragon. And in the Guilty Gear lore, Cliff is known for being able to slay dragons. And What was the last one? Right, it was Honey the Cat, because she is from a fighting game. And that one, I think, is the third rival, which is, like, the least likely to happen. Or maybe not the least likely, but I haven't seen it yet. But it can! Let's see if I can't steal the Tyron tech. There we go. Oh, he's right. That was such a great idea. I love when my friends who make a game know how their game works. Who would have thought that he would know how his own game works? I wouldn't, frankly. You know what my argument for that is, actually? It was like when the combat designer for Under Night at one point was like, Enkidu is actually, like, super good. And he was, really bad in every version of that game. Until, like, Uniclear. But the combat designer just kept insisting that, like, he was, like, good. But everybody's like, no, he's not. Like, we're... But it's definitely, like, there's a lot of friction when it comes to, like, understanding of your own game versus, like, what people are actually playing it like. It's very weird. It is a hard, Oh my god. Oh, there's stuff happening. I'm gonna have to race pretty hard here. Oh, you asshole. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Alright, this is gonna be tricky. That is like the least helpful item. Could I have gotten anything less useful? What? Oh, that's heavy. What are his stats? Oh, he is speed 3, weight 2, which I know is really funny, because I play Heady, but I was not playing Heady when I decided Cliff stats. I had made them beforehand, and then I started playing Heady. So it kind of worked out. He controls pretty familiar to me. Where's my drift? What? Huh? Oh, I guess I didn't do it properly. It's okay. We run it back, we run it back. But yeah, he's speed 3, weight 2. I wanted to make him light, because he is ultralight in Guilty Gear, like he is a very lightweight class. Like without the sword, he's just a little old man, right? But I didn't want to make him weight 1. I'd considered ultralight for him, but I realized the other characters in ultralight would be really weird next to Cliff. Like, he is not the same fucking weight as like a bird. Like, I'm sorry? If he can lift that big ass sword, he cannot be the weight of a bird. I can't let that happen. Not even if I want to, like, emphasize the extremeness of Cliff stats and Fussar, would I do that. It just would be not... Who says Flicky can't lift that? Me, I do. You looked at Flicky? I mean, you know what? Sonic 2 might let him do it. But yeah, Cliff turned out really good, didn't he? I'm looking forward to people actually just using him, because he's just sprited really well. And we might get like this like weird fucking effect of like people knowing Cliff as the character from the mods and the kart racing game, and then learning he's from Guilty Gear. Which I personally want to feed into that because I'm an agent of chaos. Once he's publicly available. I mean, I could DM you the WAD if you want, Tracker. I don't mind. I mean, He'll be public soon. Once the mods forum opens up, Motor Roach is gonna release him. Like, he's so good. His sprites turned out, like, fucking incredible. Which is probably why he's gonna see downloads. He just looks really, really good. I'm immensely satisfied with the quality of his sprites. Like, I was seeing him draw them live on his stream, and I was like, oh my god. Look at him! Look at his face! That's so fucking awesome. Oh shit! Alright, hang on. We're gonna run it back. So, very weirdly, I am actually, like... I don't know if it's because I'm, like, a known choker, but I am significantly worse at the early game cuts in this game than I am at, like, the middle. But, like, U-turns like that still elude me in this engine, even though I know they're possible. The handling fixes this patch have helped a lot, though, with cornering and coming out of a drift. Yeah, like, I remember him mentioning, like, wow, this character is really detailed, and I was like, yeah, Cliff kind of is. Oh, shit. There we go. I was like, Cliff kind of is. And then we both, like, looked at some of the other Guilty Gear characters, and we were like, you know, Cliff is detailed, but he's a lot less detailed than some of the other Guilty Gear characters. Because I was like, could you imagine trying to do, like, Justice? Which, if you've probably seen Justice from Guilty Gear at least once, even though you might not think you have. That giant mecha character, that hulking robot monstrosity, that is Justice. The 2.2 AI is great. I think it's still sometimes a little much, but it feels like it's in very small select areas and not, like, the entire thing. I really like the vision of the AI, and so I think as long as they keep refining it little by little, it'll be perfect. Right now, it's very good. Is where I would say the AI should be. There we go. Oh. I think it scales much healthier now, and I think it also, it rubber bands a bit less aggressively by the end of the race, which I think is a really good change. But I think the thing about the AI getting nerfed a little bit is that it's stacking with a number of other things, including people getting better at the game. Because, let's be real, right? The AI being as difficult as it was did not combine well with, like, us not knowing anything about how the game worked. I attribute a lot of my struggles early on with that, too. And it is very hard to learn the game in the environment that the AI provided, because it was very ruthless. And it didn't really give you an easy sense of progress, which I think is the trouble. But now the AI is a good bit easier, on top of, like, we know the tracks better. The handling being improved is a big change, too. Like, there's so many improvements to this patch, alongside, you know, the increased game knowledge. And understanding of all of the game systems. That, like... I think it's stacked up all together to create, like, a really good version, for as far as the single-player experience goes. So, like, it's not just that the changes were really good, it's just that, like, we also know the game better, and it combines really nicely. I love the new fastball. I think that was a great compromise that doesn't remove the intentionality of the mechanic, while also making it feel a lot better. Because I do agree that the fast fall before felt very unwieldy. Or maybe too unwieldy, but not like... Not in the sense that the bounce was the problem, so much as that you could not redirect it. Yeah, so my general rule when I give feedback for games nowadays is that I just identify what the problem is, because honestly, I think developers are really smart. And especially when I know the people that made the game, because they are my friends. And I trust my friends to find, like, genuine solutions to this stuff. Like, I know at least 2 developers on this game, so I'm like, yeah, I do trend a little biased. But I do agree that it is very, very smart. So whenever I gave feedback, I would always make sure it was like, this is what I think is a problem. And I just kind of left it to them to solve it, because... Like... There's probably mechanics in this game that I still don't know about. Like, just today I learned that if you're in a boost state that's fast enough to go through tripwire, you can actually... ignore certain course hazards as well. Like, they will not hit you at all. You'll parry them automatically. I didn't know that until today. That's also why I do think that as good as this game is, it really could use a manual. Because I don't think an in-game tutorial could adequately explain all of this anyways, without being way too fucking long. And I just think that giving people something to read that tells them all this stuff... Yeah, they are working on a manual. Again, a lot of this game's, like, little shortcomings like that sort of came about as a result of, I would say, the fact that they had to release it. Like, it was in development for such a long time that they just had to get it out. And sometimes projects just get that way when they get, like, full of content and, oh, you... Oh, is that an SPB? No, it's not. I got really excited. Love those bouncy things is not the word. I do love them, though. I think they are hilarious as an item. I'm getting third. I don't know if I'm gonna get the emerald, actually. Yeah, it's definitely really hard, right? When you're adding so much to something, because this game has so much stuff. Oh. Let's go! That was a really shitty cut, but the game gave it to me. But yeah, when you're adding all this stuff to the game and like, you want to make something really big, because I really do get the impression I get from this is that, and I mean this with all respect to SRB2 Kart, because I think that was an incredible mod. But I think of this as like a full game, whereas Kart was an SRB2 mod. And with that full game ambition comes like the developers thinking, you know, or not thinking, but knowing that they have to add so much to this game to make it feel complete. And I think what happened over the years is that eventually they were like, yeah, we just have to release it because it's never going to come out if we keep putting it off to add more stuff. And releasing it does come with, like, the risk of, you know, people not liking it or feeling alienated by it. And so I don't envy their position when the game launched, even though, like, the game did not launch in its best state at all. And I will completely agree with the criticisms that the game at launch was not nearly as good as it is now. And I think being critical of that is completely fair, and I think even the developers would agree. Kart ended up feeling like a platform for mod. Yeah, and that's fine, because Kart was a mod, right? Like, it was... At its heart, Kart was a really good SRB2 mod. But this feels like a game, and I think that's why it launched in a rougher state than Kart probably did in some ways, because, like, it has the ambition of a video game. And with that comes, like, problems of, like, we are going to make some mistakes, or maybe undertune or overtune stuff in our design. And, you know, they fixed it, and are still working on it. I imagine, with the game in its state now, it's probably not going to receive updates quite as frequently, because I consider these two patches, like, really major. Like, I think they made a lot of mechanical changes, and I don't know if they're going to be too keen on continually doing that in such a short span of time, being all on hands on deck like that. Because I don't think it's, like, sustainable. So I think this might be the version we see for quite a while, outside of bug fix updates. But I would not be surprised if 2.2 was, like, one of the last big revision numbers for a couple months. And we'll see updates like 2.21 and 2.23 or something, where they like patch out small course bugs or any weird oddities with the engine. But I imagine that this specific numbered iteration is probably going to stay the way it is. And I mean, yeah, there will probably be more characters too. But yeah, I do get the feeling that they want to make the base game replayable as hell. And like something that you can go to even if you're not playing online. And I think that'll be a better experience even if you do like modding. Because one of the big things about SRB2 mods is that you couldn't just go into somebody's server with your own character mods. They had to have their mods in the server queue. Like if I wanted to play as Cliff right now, I couldn't do it online. And that's fine. That's like, you can't do that. But like when there's no single player content, like, what do you even do with your mods if nobody else wants to use them, right? You have to either host your own server or, you know, ask your friends, hey, can you put this on yours? And hope that your friends even know how to run a server. But now I can just hop on with Cliff whenever. And race with, like, bots that are pretty competently programmed. And behave like humans. To enough of an extent. I think one of the things I will, like, 100% compliment this AI on as well is that it also, like, this AI infights really well. Like, the AI actually targets other computers. I don't feel like I'm being squared out. Whenever I play Mario Kart, one of the things that I notice a lot about Mario Kart is that the AI seems to basically solely focus on you, it feels like. You don't really see a lot of AI infighting, but there's a lot of it in this game. And I view that as a really good thing. And then your rival specifically dicks you around, but that's their job. And so you have like a designated hater. Whereas in Mario Kart, there is a rival system, but it feels very, very loose. And it feels more like a named formality than like a real like rival system in the way of this game. But I really like their goal for the AI in this game. And I hope they continue to refine it and work on it. Because I think the idea of making Grand Prix mode feel like more than just time trial is great. Hey, don't give up, Transient Chaos. Feel free to practice on the lower difficulties too, just to get the hang of the course layouts. I think learning the layouts in this game and learning how to make really good corners is so important. I would also say if you're having a lot of trouble, try other stat blocks for characters as well. I was messing around with a lot of characters, and I normally never play lightweights like these. But they're very fun in this game, and I think they're very beginner-friendly. So if you're looking for a stat bracket and you've never tried it yet, I would recommend trying top left. They work with the ring system really well, and they're super fun. The only thing is, they get bonked around a lot by items, but because of their acceleration and their ability to use ring boost really well, they're good at playing the situation and recovering too. Which I like a lot. Like, you can make a lot of really awesome last round plays with these characters. Come on, Tether. Yeah, Tether. Alright, I don't think this Orbinaut's gonna work. Never mind, this Orbinaut's gonna work. Oh, I could not get the checkpoint, the jackpot. It was going way too fast. Oh my god, Fortune! I'm so good at the game. But it's the character. Yeah, I mean... Male is in the middle right, yeah? That's a pretty okay one. I think that's not too bad. The stat brackets I've had the most trouble playing right now have been like the ones on the bottom right. They go really fast and they're really good, obviously, but I have trouble controlling them. And I think top right is also kind of bad feeling to me. I really don't like how slow their mini turbos build. The middle feels great. I haven't tried middle left and I haven't tried middle right, but I can't imagine they feel that different. Bottom left feels okay. I think my problem with any character at the bottom, no matter where they are, is that their handling is very, very difficult. But they have very good mini turbo builds, so it does help. It means you don't have to take corners quite as tight because you can build up the mini turbo pretty quickly. But yeah, I think middle right is not too bad for mini turbos, but I think it's a little slower. Ooh! Ooh. Yeah, top left characters are very much improv characters, I would say. I view the top left of the stat bracket as characters that are really like ring heavy, and they are very much like you kind of play risky, but you use your resources well. They're basically constant spenders, I would say. Like, I think this game's character balance is incredibly good, because this is the first fucking kart game I've ever played characters in that top left stat bracket and not felt like they were useless. Like, because I think the secret in this game is that, the way speed works is that every character can basically go at the same speed over the period of the course. IMO. Like, the way speed actually works in this game is that it's determined on how your character uses rings, which means your speed is actually more like, when are you gonna go fast, rather than how, or if you are, or at all. Like, you can absolutely, as a character in the top left, completely outspeed a character at the bottom right, given the right situation. And that would, like, not happen in other kart games, frankly. And I think that's why the balance is so good. Oh god, I am... It's where does your speed come from? Yeah, exactly. Rather than, like, an overall speed. Like, it does dictate your overall speed. I have to game really hard for this. We can do it, though. Not bad! There's a reason I love the top left bracket, and it's entirely because you can make turns and do stuff like that. Like, their handling is just so fucking good. Damn, I fucked it up. Like that? That kind of line you just can't do with, like, Eggman. Even though you can, like, hella ring boost with Eggman. Because in Vanilla Kart, I played Eggman. Alright, there's a trick I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can do it outside of Gear 3, actually. All you ask. What? Man, did everybody get a bubble shield? In the low right super heavy group? Yeah, that's fair. There's a lot less stats there. A lot less characters. There's not really as many different degrees, I agree. Spin dash because it gets you back up to speed really quickly. I am very thankful that they made spin dashing out of hit stun not put you in ring debt though. Alright, here we go. Cliff needs no. Yeah, that's I saw Tyron do that on his stream, and I was like, wait, that's sick. I don't know if I can do that without the invincibility speed boost or being on Gear 3 though, because he was playing on Master difficulty. Dude. Oh god, dude. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna. Oh! Oh my god! I'm the GOAT. Oh my god. What the hell? Have I used a life already? L? Oh man. Oh, I think I sent Wonder Boy to the moon there. But yeah, I really love this Cliff mod. I think, that is something I did mention. I wish the HUD displayed more information. Specifically relating to what items the other characters have. But I also understand... What? I also understand that that was a limitation of the engine's internal input, or rather internal video res. They are hoping to maybe what is happening? I'm getting fucked a lot this race. Let's how the fuck did I S-rank this cup with Hetty? I must have been playing a lot better. That is still a phenomenon that I am noticing about this game. That was a very loud voice clip. In that, I think the AI is just harder on earlier cups. Like, I don't even know why, because it's not even just that the layouts are simpler. There are simple layouts in later cups that are just easier. What in the hell happened there? Oh, I hit somebody. We're gonna tether too, yes. Tethering is another cool mechanic in this game that I've only recently been exploring a lot. But it's kind of cool how it works when you actually understand it. Which is to say that, you know, you're lining yourself up with the other character's movement. And it's super sick to have to pay attention to what your opponent is doing like that. I think we can make this happen. Hold on. Yeah, the AI was kind of cooking with the bumpers. Yeah, I fucking love tethering. That's what tethering can let you do sometimes. I think the reduced rubber banding at the end of the race also lets stuff like that happen, which I think is a really satisfying feeling. In general, I think the AI is in a much better place this version, albeit not perfect, but like it is monumentally better, and very fun to do Grand Prix. I think when I get fucked over in Grand Prix now, I usually feel like it's just how the items are happening. It's like normal kart to me. Because sometimes you just get fucked in kart too. I don't need the CD, I have all the music! Oh shit. Alright. So, I have a confession about this track. I love this track. Its music makes me play like the fucking sweatiest gamer on the planet whenever it kicks in. I think this might be my favorite track of the game. The layout is really good. The visuals come together really nicely. It's really unique. Like, it's far less colorful, but it looks really nice anyways. It just kind of comes together really fucking well, and it's really pretty, I agree. Oh shit. Okay, I have no rings. I hear a star. That's really bad. Get the rings, please! Okay. That was not what I wanted. I wanted the sneaker. I mistimed it, though. My other confession is that I've never fucking gotten first on this track, I feel like. The AI always just cooks me, but not today. We're fucking top gaming. Oh god. Get off the grass, Cliff. Top is, unironically, I think the best item in the game. Which sounds like a fucking hot take, but I firmly believe. When used correctly, it breaks almost every rule with relation to track construction. And it is extremely satisfying to put together in really difficult courses to use it in. Like, there are courses where the top is quite difficult to use, I would say. But, oh my god, when you get it, oh, it's so fucking good. I remember being in a lobby, and people were like flabbergasted I won a race with the top item. And I was just like, how? This thing is so broken. I mean, you know what to do with it? Like I said, top is all about, like, the Kirby's Air Ride shenanigans. I don't know if I'm gonna get the emerald. I keep thinking I'm racing so horribly, and then, like... Oh wait, I gotta go around the fence. Oh, my brain didn't comprehend there was a fence there. Alright, you can also tether to these, by the way. This is a really important mechanic for these bonus stages. The fact that you can tether to the emeralds. Yeah, if you launch the top backwards, you also get a huge boost. Ooh! Come on! No, I can't catch it! Tether, you fuck! Go, Cliff, go, go! Oh my god, why? Why is it so fast? There we go. Yeah, lobbing stuff is great. Oh, and for the record, the coolest thing about throwing stuff forward is that it inherits your speed, too. Like, if you're going really fast forward, when you throw something forward, it will go really fast, too. It feels really great to aim in the special stages. Super, super good. The S? Barely. That was barely. Look at that. That was like... That was in like a 5-point margin. Alright. Spring Cup now. How does tethering work? I think you have to line yourself up with the other character's speed direction. And then just keep holding there. And as long as you maintain that and don't lose it, you will remain tethered. And tether strength and how long it lasts, on top of the speed bonus, I believe, is different depending on your character's speed and weight. It's another stat. Lightweight characters have an easier tether time, but they lose the connection quicker. And heavy characters have a stronger tether in terms of like being able to keep it connected, but it takes... It's hard. I don't remember how to explain it. I have a good night tracker. You sleep well, buddy. Hopefully I'll be able to get all 7, and then the other 7. I guess it's like all 14, I suppose. Definitely taking some notes. Sick. I hope my gameplay can help. People have called me, like, tryharding on this game, and I guess in a way I am. But I've just been playing it a lot to try and understand it. And I think it's been a very fun experience to learn. That's part of why I was enjoying 2.1 as well. I just really like learning this game. It feels great. It challenges me to, like, figure stuff out, and it also feels really good to learn how to do stuff in this game. And I think they've brought that experience to more people without removing the things that are fun. And that's why I really like this update. Like, I'm confident more people can actually go through the experience I went through without having to, you know, learn it as fast as I did or figure it out the same way I did now. And I think that's really important. I think heavies also do get a larger speed boost. I'm not 100% positive on all of the nuances, but I do know that they have a different kind of tether. But tethering is an extremely important mechanic, I think. At least in the context of the special stages, you really should learn how to tether for those. There is one that requires it, even. Hey, you know, if we're really lucky, I might be able to get the SPV on this map. I don't think I'm that far ahead, though. So one thing I might start doing in a single player a bit more, too, is trying to go for the ghosts and just, like, planting them around the map. Because the ghosts, when they pick up an item, even if they won't give it to you if you're in first place. However, if you drop down to second place, any items that any amount of ghosts you've planted, that includes 2 or 3, you can have a queue. They will deliver the item immediately when you hit second place. Which can lead to shit like when somebody passes you, you can just get invincibility and cut them off with the ghost. They are an extremely powerful item. When placed correctly and utilized well. So I want to try to do them a little bit more in single player. Because I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to entrap the AI with the ghost. Let's just put it near ring piles. You're gonna cover the track in the ghost. Like, I think of all the filler first place items, they might be one of, like, the most useful. Whoa! That was my fault. I just heard the bumper. Oh yeah, tether range is also determined on weight class and stuff too. What the fuck happened? Oh. Thank you. I love how so many items scale based on position, too. Oh, the fucking... Do you see that? Do you see the ghost? That ghost saved my ass! Do you see that shit? So godlike. I love the ghost item. I think Ghost might be the best first place item. From my experience, I think it's like the most useful for recovering your lead. Which, to me, I consider really high value, because you can lose your lead pretty fast. They nerfed front running a lot in this game, compared to Vanilla Kart, and I think that was the right play. It's felt a lot better to play than Vanilla Kart for me. That's also true. It is an item that literally never is a detriment. It is almost never a detriment, and it can only bring you good things if it succeeds. Which, as far as risk-reward goes on items, is really good. I agree. Fuck you, Egg Robo. Also, the decision to tie, like, so many items on the item pool to, like, not just the position you're in, but also how far ahead the other players are from you, is fucking genius, and should be completely commended. Like, the fact that you can get invincibility in second place if first place is really that far ahead is super, super, super good for the game. IMO. Like, so much of this game's balance is like... I can tell that, like, it was made by people that played the fuck out of kart. I wanted the ghost again, but I couldn't get him. Landmine is also pretty good, but, or the big explosive mine. But that one I feel... That one I feel can bite you a lot, too. Oh, I drifted the wrong way entirely, holy cow. So using the tethering has been really helpful too. If you've noticed, I've been trying to tether when I'm behind. It's honestly a lot harder to use online. But offline, since you kind of have a good idea of how the AI is going to drive, tethering is quite good. No, no, no. That's evil. They put that position on like a... I can't believe I got a ring in time to not get fucking screwed over by that one. So this is like one of the first courses in the game where you're like almost entirely in ring boost the entire time. Like I want to say that you spend a majority of this course just going completely unrealistically fast. Like I'm at 20 rings again. I got exploded by a landmine. Like you're basically holding down your ring boost button the entire time you're playing this track. Okay, apparently I was tethering. Wait, iframes. We get a damage boost. It's kind of shitty, but... Okay, we're gonna have to run this back. Tether line, come on, yeah! Give me that. Spoken like a true ultralight? You fucking know it. Us ultralight players can't stop doing one thing, and that's holding the ring boost button. Can I get top? I'm gonna try to react. Oh fuck, I was late. Oh no. I feel like that was a really crap item pool. Oh god, I'm gonna have to really be careful here. Alright. Good enough. You fucking dumb fuck! Come on! Fucking Wonder Boy. God damn it. There is no read on that situation in which he did not hit that bumper to not do that to me on purpose. I refuse to believe it. It's okay though. This game is actually pretty generous about emerald stages, I find. I got quite a few of them, even last night on the second row of cups, on the second page. Despite, like, that, like, those clears being the first time I ever did it. Or not the first time I ever played the cup, but, like, the first time I ever cleared them. Oh, you have to do, slip tiding or whatever I think it's called. Yeah, the handling difference between lights and heavies in this game is actually pretty noticeable. But I kind of like that. It makes the heavyweight players have, like, immense handling envy. It's okay though, when you get like bonked by another racer, you don't go flying, so you know, it's not all bad, right? Well, here's the good news. You can play modded content even if they use stat blocks that aren't in the game to do stuff and get achievements. It's like if you play like a modded character that's in like an 8 speed, 9 weight bracket, which is, as far as I know, not existence. You can still get all the stuff in the game. Yeah, Gunla, I'm having a great time. I'm tethering, which I think is a really powerful mechanic in single player, as I'm learning. I have not been able to use it much online, but in the single player gaming... Oh, damn, I missed. Yo, you had a lightning shield the whole time! Lois, I'm tethering. What do you think of Cliff sprites, by the way? Don't they look fantastic? So, Gunna, did I tell you the reality that I'm seeing happening? Or probably going to happen? And you're gonna laugh at this. I think more people are gonna know about Cliff through Cart than through actual Guilty Gear. Because if this mod gets anywhere near popular just because of like the sprite quality alone, which would not shock me, could you imagine? Like, just fucking think. People are gonna like look at a Cliff clip and go, "Oh god, that's the guy from Ring Racers." No, I want that. I think that's hilarious. Myself, I find that incredible. I think of that as like a situation in which I will be endlessly amused. Oh shit, that's my rival ring boosting. That's a sound I'd recognize anywhere. Tether! Oh! That's not the most useful, it's okay, I lost it anyways. I appreciate the Hudoro spirit for trying, though. A for effort. Fuck, dude, come on! Why'd I hit the wall? I'm such a goober! But yeah, the nice news about those heavy speed brackets that you're looking for is that at the very least, if your goal is to do like single player stuff, yeah. Did I get it? I did! Despite getting an E rank. Okay, here we go. I tried to make... Oh! Oh, I got it! Oh no, I'm not the goat though. Okay, can I ask what that like constant explosion sound is? Is that just like a sound playing over and over again because I hit like the ring thing? Or the emerald catcher or whatever the hell this thing is called? Wait, where did my item go? Oh! Okay. Why can I not tether it? We got it. That's pretty good. Wow, that was a pretty high margin for that S rank too. Damn. Alright, Barrier Cup. I remember very little about this cup. So hey Gunla, I had a really interesting conversation earlier about the AI and stuff. And I came to a conclusion that you probably came to weeks ago. But I think more than just the AI changes, I think people have just gotten better at this game. To the point where all of these changes are actually noticeable and people are like, oh yeah, it's great now. Like, I actually think that has done more than the AI. Sincerely. I sincerely believe that. Like, the handling changes and the quality of life help a lot. And, like, the little AI tweaks definitely do a lot. But I am of the firmest belief that people just got better at the game. And, just haven't really noticed how much better they've gotten at it. Because I will say, it is a testament to this game's quality and addictiveness that even the people that I've seen complaining about it cannot stop playing it. And now they just go, it's amazing. But that was me learning the game. I was like, whoa, this is really hard. And then I was like, wait, this is awesome. Oh my god, what? No! How dare you -8 my rings? I have slowly been watching you improve. It's kind of cool to watch, isn't it? It's like watching a baby learn how to walk. And then you watch me find new fucking track bugs, and Tyron goes, how? How does the tethering work? So you line up with the other character where they're moving, and you maintain that angle and speed. And you will tether onto them as long as you're within like a certain threshold, and you'll slowly increase in speed as the tethering gets stronger. So it's a really good way of passing people who are just like narrowly in front of you. And the tether generosity and how strong the boost is and everything changes based on your character's stats. So lightweights have a very generous tether range, but it breaks very easily, and I think the tether boost isn't as high, if I'm not mistaken. It's fairly complicated, kind of like every stat in this game, except for speed, which I think is the most linear stat in the game, because everybody goes fast with rings. So speed and weight, as far as speed actually goes, more determines how you use your rings, rather than how fast you go, because I think every character actually goes fast in this game. which is how they balance stats. Which I think is really smart. I think the ring system is what makes this game really good. Oh shit. This game is addicting. Oh! Oh! Ah! I do guzzle my rings right at the end. I mean, where else am I gonna use them? I guess I should go for points, but... What in... Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god. Well, actually, I have less reasons to guzzle at the end now because the rubber banding's been reduced at that point in the race. So honestly, that's just like the 2.1 genes. That's just like a built-in reflex at this point. Oh god. I might be the GOAT! I think I might be the GOAT for that one. You know what? Nobody can call me. Ah! Fuck! I was gonna say nobody can stop with this fucking bumper, please. Why? It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna run it back now. It's the last lap. After doing the most impossible Mickey Mouse bullshit, I'm going to win now. That's a hole. Thank you. I gotta lock in, bros. What the fuck? No top. You know, you stop it! Stop it! Stop. I'm clipping that cactus evasion though, Gunla. Even if I like played really bad after that. I think Tyron has to know that that happened. I think he would be fucking floored at what I did. That's like a brand new variation on the T5 crackhead lines in the racetrack. Oh, I wanted the ghost. It's going too fast. Dude. What? Oh, okay. I'm not in ring sting anymore, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, and this is a true story, but Raito officially mailed a letter to Gunla and said thank you for working on this game. And that's why there's Raito music in the game. I would never lie. Raito is in my house right now. This is insane. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to them this time. Oh no, I can't. I can't stop myself. I'm a lightweight player! Stop clicking! Stop clicking ring boost! There, look at, there we go. I did it. I stopped myself. I held it back. I held it back. But I'll have you know I wanted to. I wanted to click ring boost so bad. My advice for the Emerald challenges is get really good at these prison stages. They really boost your score. Give you a lot of extra lives, and don't worry about getting first in every race or anything. Just race well overall throughout the cup and place in first place. And you'll be able to get the Emerald pretty reliably, I would say. As long as you don't use like a ton of continues, your score will be pretty good. Because it's all based on your score by the end. So if you do really good prison stages and just generally race well throughout the whole cup, you should be able to get to the Emerald reliably enough. That is my general read on it, at least. So practice these. And the other thing is, are the Emeralds on the second page actually different, or are they just like the same special stages, so I shouldn't do them? I don't actually know. Same ones? Okay, so I don't have to do them. Yeah, continuing has a penalty. I avoid it unless I'm not gonna be able to move on in the cup. Like, if I'm gonna place 5th, or I can't get to 4th or 3rd place, I usually have to continue, right? And that's just normal. But if you can place 3rd and then just play the rest of the cup good, then take your 3rd placing. It'll impact your score a lot less. Oh, there is one thing different about the special stages on page 2, actually. They have a different palette. You know, if you care about that shit. Tether! Tether! This is Toho music, isn't it? How did he know? How do I know? You think maybe I heard a certain instrument? Who could say for sure, right? Don't you fucking dare. I saw the bumper, I saw the drop target, I got like... that like horrible trauma. Oh, fucking hearing Third Strike Alex's voice and ah! Oh. And he took my ring box. Man. Oh, I hit a guy back there. I didn't want to hit it. I didn't want to hit him though. Oh, pfft. Nice bumper, dipshit! Oh my god, just give me invincibility, please. Goat, dude. Oh my god. We take the Eggman item to go fast, damn it. That's what we do. Oh. Oh, we're so back. My new fight stick came in and just... suddenly I'm playing better at cart. Oh god. Okay, well I got a boost anyways because I got bonked. Oh, we got the Knuckles song, yes! Yeehaw! Come on, hit me. Well, not quite what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Oh! Okay, that seems like a strictly bad idea to do, so I'm not going to do that on the second lap. So Cliff's stats are, appropriately, speed 3, weight 2. Because he's not the slowest character ever in Plus R, but he's not fast either. And I don't think he's as light as a fucking bird. I didn't want to put him in the same weight class as Flicky. It would feel too strange. It just wouldn't work in my head. Why is Vector Man over here? What the heck? Oh! So I think that specific track hazard is something my friend brought up as their only like criticism of this map, which is that if you're in first place, you get to go the fastest route always. But I don't know. I guess it's not that big of a difference. I thought it was more impactful, but having raced it that lap, it seems pretty small. What the fuck is going on with that bumper? No, no. What hit me? Oh, I'm just getting fucked on the last lap. This is tragic. We're gonna try to make it work anyways, though. It's never over till it's over. Look, I got a sneaker right here. What the fuck is going on? Tethering. Woo! The tether! Woo! Oh. But yeah, Cliff is, he's great. I hope to see him on people's servers. I hope people call him Funny Cart Grandpa whenever I upload clips on Twitter, because it would bring me no greater joy. Because, frankly, nobody knows who the fuck Cliff is anyways. Cliff is a T5 OC. Exactly, I made him. I just invented this guy. And look at him. Who else could have thought of something this genius? You know, that was spectacular. I really don't think you could do it any better than me. We're finding new ways to fuck up. Alright, what's over here? This is the, oh, that's cute. This is like the Emerald Path in the original, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is a Sonic R stage. It's almost 1-to-1, I would say. There's like a little bit of geometry changes to make it flow a bit better, but generally speaking, it's pretty similar. Including one of the really fucked up corners, which I find hilarious. Right over here, I think, there's like a fucking jagged edge that sticks up for some reason. And I bonked it when I first played, and I went, wow. It's impressive that they got it that accurate. They got the fucking fucked up geometry. Well, somebody had the top. Woo! Alright, we're gonna... That was a very emotive scream. I chugged my rings at the end, but I was scared, okay? I was gonna say, there was no way that wasn't perfect. Okay. I see how it is! I see how it is, game. I see you've chosen this path of violence, huh? Oh, the fact that you can aim before tricking makes that so much better! That helps a lot. That helps so much, you have no idea! No! I fucked up my input. Oh, I thought that was... Ah! I should stop screaming, sorry. People went to bed in my neighborhood. This is gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna get bonked off a little bit. Oh shit, I missed it. Okay. You know, I like that the trick symbols also seem to line up with how much time before, like, the ideal trick timing is. Which I think is really nice. Oh, can I make one suggestion? Oh my god, I thought I didn't get it. I thought I didn't get it. I was about to cry. Oh my god. I fucking e-braked and I got really sad. I was like, no. So, no, Gunla, my suggestion is that, unless it's already implemented, I think every time the Orbinaut bounces off the wall, it should do more damage to the whole, like, the capsule. So, like, if you do, like, a really crazy trick shot with, like, 3 bounces, it does more damage. I just want to encourage gaming. Hi, Draco. That would be Raw? Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page. Hey, Draco, look who it is. He's here. His sprites are amazing. Look at him. Here it is. My favorite track in this cup, probably. One of the best ones in the game, too, in my opinion. This is a great track that teaches you a lot about the game and is mapped out really, really well. There's like a great upper route. The turns feel really great. The structure is really good. That is really satisfying to do. Please make mods for this game. I'm going to encourage everybody to make content and mods for this game. Even though the mod boards are not up yet, they will be at some point in the future. It will probably not be that long. There is nothing the developers would want more than to see you put stuff that you want to see in the game. Eraser sprites count? Yes. They are a mod, technically, because they don't take up they take up extra character slots. The nice thing is you can use custom racers in the single player mode. So Mari? Oh, absolutely. I would say that they're a little wary of Nintendo stuff, but at the same time, you can't really stop. You can't really stop people, and I don't think Mario got cart in any trouble. As long as Mario's not in, like, the official release, it's probably okay. Because how often are they really gonna check the fucking message boards? Since this is predominantly a Sonic game anyways... I will make Slayer? Fuck yes, dude. I have his stat block labbed out already if you want. I think I said he'd be speed 4, weight 6? Orda from... hey, Ink Dude! That's in the game already! Orda is in the game! She's already there! You wanna know why Orda's in the game? She's a secret character. Yeah! I was gonna say her spriter is in this chat right now. Is Hatsune Miku? No. Oh, I don't like this this fucking track. Oh. You know what? It does have Dr. Tapeworm music. And they're the GOAT. So maybe it's not that bad, but I'll try and figure this out. I had a lot of trouble with this track when I last raced it, but the other thing to note is that I last raced this track, like, nearly a week ago. I've gotten a little bit better at the game. Let's see if I can't, Nice. I should also note the last time I raced this track, the AI was a little more potent. But I never found the AI to be that bad on this track to begin with, because it is a weird track to race on for the AI. Well, this will be funny. Gemeril is not in, technically. I mean, Emerald is, but Gemeril is not. But Emerald is here. Which, I mean, if we're being honest, that's like the same character. Kinda. That's not really, that's kinda disingenuous, but... Oh, my bumper is already gone. It must have wreaked havoc sufficiently. Alright, maybe I'm good at this track now, randomly. I haven't practiced it at all, is the thing. Literally no practice, so that was just... I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. But yeah, Draco Dragon, there's kind of like a Guilty Gear takeover happening, because I heard somebody is doing Bridget. Somebody mentioned in Motor Roach's chat during the Cliff Commission that he was doing, which is this one, for me. Somebody mentioned in that chat, they were gonna do Soul Bad Guy. How do I get this one, by the way? How do I hit that? Oh, I wasted too much time. Oh, this track. Okay, let's see if I can't do it now. This track does have really good music. This track has really good content ID on YouTube, but thanks, Konami. Oh my god. He literally did that to put me at negative 10 rings. I'm convinced there is no other reason he did that. How did I not get hit? I'm actually impressed. Oh, fuck! Dude. God, there's so much, like, stretches of this track that just do not have anything. Hold on. This is the best item in the game because it lets me go fast in a straight line. Which is more or less what any good item in any kart game would let you do. Oh, the tethering! Let's go, baby. I'm telling you, the tethering has been so helpful. That is Wonder Boy in dragon form. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Online multiplayer? Yeah, possibly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Dude, I really wish the AI wasn't so cracked with shields. I feel like they are literally perfect with them. In a way that does not feel human sometimes. I swear. It's scary with those things, man. What the fuck? That was like the fire shield, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh god. That really sucks. Ah! I think this is a GG's go next. I do not think this is recoverable. We're gonna see. When the game is feeding me this much invincibility, I do not think it's happening. We're in 5th already though, so maybe. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh god. Alright, we're doing pretty okay. When I'm trying to make lines and I keep getting fucking shot to the stratosphere. What? I wanted to go up there! Wow. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty okay. Oh. I think this is still Invin's Cup, right? Try to remember. Oh my god, please. Oh, hey Gunlid, do you want a really funny thought? That was present in my head when I was playing this. Fuck, dude. So I was completely convinced that when I drove over the water, my time would go down. So like I avoided it as much as I could when I first played, and then I looked at the top and I went, wait, it's not doing anything. I'm okay. Alright, I had a really negative experience on this map the first time, but I'm gonna approach it with an open mind. Because it's been forever since I've played it, and I've gotten better at the game, so let's check it out. And we got I had the US song playing the last time I played, I think, which, for those who don't know, I do not like the US Sonic CD soundtrack very much. It's fine, but it's absolutely not my choice of listening. Oh, the new fast falling helps that part a lot. Oh, this is really nice. You know what? I don't know what problems I had with this map. I must have just had like a really, really rough first go of it. But again, I'll be fair to myself back then too. I was a lot worse at the game. Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't know about that. I got scared. What happened? Okay, I don't think that was even possible to avoid. That was fucked. Help! Help! Get me out of the wall! No! No! This map! I gotta use the ring shooter. I'm trying, it won't let me! Okay. How do I keep doing it? How does he do it? I don't think we can save this. Nothing short of a small miracle. That sucks, I won't lie. But, you know, now, I forgot about the ring shooter. Oh, now I get the shitty US music. No, Cliff Jank is beneficial to Cliff. Oh man, that was just shy of the shortcut, I think. Hey, guess what? It fucking... Did you see what Jaws did there? It fucking swoosed the banana. It just went around it. What the fuck? That's fucking evil. That's like an unheard of level of sinister. Oh no. No, get me away from these poles. I don't want to be anywhere near them right now. This might be the most undeserved sneaker. Also, yeah, I agree, by the way. The fastfall change was godlike. And easily made that mechanic way cooler without taking away any of the depth. Like, absolute W change, if you ask me. Oh. I gotta hit one ring box, please. Oh my goodness. You see that bumper coming up on my ass? I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray that Hudoros gives me something nice. I'm gonna fucking put the world's most fucked bumper. No, 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 no. Ring boost. I'm gonna be smart and go down the way I came, which is smart. It saves time. And we're gonna go up this hill. Pick up all these rings. Yeah, I agree. I really do like that. Give me that ring bonus too. I need all the puntos I can get. Woo! Fuck! Fuck! That soft lock cost it! That's a shame. I have to do it again. Yeah, that one continue I think is what cost me there. Man. How do I do it, right? I sincerely don't know how it keeps happening. I don't know. It's actually fucking hilarious. Like, I'm not even mad, I'm just fucking astounded. That the degree of consistency of me, like, fucking breaking a map by just playing it normally is at the metric of at least once per stream. And it's not even like anybody's fault. It's not even like, oh, the dev should have caught that. It's like, no, I don't even understand how it happened. It's so funny. I should have used the ring shooter sooner, though. The game actually has a built-in thing for it. And I just completely forgot about it. Which I appreciate that they have that specifically for situations like that. Because Lord knows how many edge cases there are of that happening. But it was funny when I was watching Tyron's stream last night and he was like, yeah, the ring shooter's for soft locks. I was like, how the fuck does that even happen? In my head. And I'm not, now I'm like, I get it. But you know, it is true to the name of the map. That collision was chaotic. I've already got all the colors. Because I totally found all the spray cans, as you can tell by the spray cans still being loaded in. I did not just use the code. And you know what? I'll say it again. When I write my review for this game, which I am still working on, for the record, fuck you devs, like in a good way. Y'all made me rewrite my fucking review because they released 2.2 the day I was gonna, like, start finalizing it. My review is gonna mention the huge amount of single-player content in the game. And the unlockables. Like, because even if I didn't do them, I think the fact that they are there is strictly a good thing for the game. This is... oh my god. Ooh, I'm coping so hard right now. Oh, I don't want fucking ball hog. No cope! All skill! All gap! Gap! It's gap every time. I was coping so hard and then the ghost came. Oh. And for the record, I want to point out to anybody that thought the devs wouldn't listen. Yeah. I was telling people, or at least, I believed. I believed in the devs. I think most people did too, to be honest, but 2.2 was like a really big improvement. How does Eggman Racing fit in the Guilty Gear lore? This is where Cliff went when he died. Oh! Oh, I was trying to yeet myself into the shortcut. It didn't quite work. But look, I get to play SPB Cup again. Is this purgatory? I mean, this looks like a pretty fun place to be. You get to drive a go-kart. And like dreamy Sonic escapes, you know? That is like systemic in its ability to make me sad. Oh my god. This is a mauled track. This is absolutely a cope track. What? How did the AI do that? But the racing looks so violent. It kind of is. But yeah, the vision of the devs for this game is amazing. And the game is also amazing. And this patch is very good. I believed. I believed in the vision very hard. Yeah, I gotta get that from a different angle. I'm gonna get that one last. It gave me too much trouble. I think my score here also cost me quite a bit. Last cup run. Because the prison stages, correct me if I'm wrong, for anybody that might know better. But these feel like they have a pretty big impact on score. Well, not big impact, but it's enough. $100 points if you ace. Are you serious? Wow. That is huge. Ooh. I almost didn't like how that went. Won't lie. I won't hold you. That was nearly kind of bad. Tether me. Jesse, we got a tether. Oh god, get away from me. No, you fucking bitch. Oh. Where the fuck are they getting all the rings from in this goddamn track? Oh, I hate it. I hate Dark Vile Castle so much! Where are the rings, bro? See, the rings are all in these fuck-ass corners where, like, actually getting them requires you to just stop, I feel like. I don't know, I don't, ugh. Come on, tethering! Tethering! Wow. So tethering, Draco, when you line up with people in this game, and you maintain, like, you have to be, like, moving at the same angle they are. When you do that, if you maintain it for a long enough time, you can, like, get a boost. You're tethered to them. You move at, like, the same speed direction or whatever. There's, like, a technical term for it. I don't remember what it was. I can't believe I made that. Okay, I might have locked the fuck in for that.
What's going on?
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Damn, man. Oh well, pretty good ring bonus. Overall, that went good. Whoops. This is definitely a lot easier than... Oh, I see why you chose this background. Because it's got Dr. Robotnik in it. That was a gamer shot. That was a fucking gamer shot. Alright, Gunla. Put your money down now. Will I get stuck in a pillar again? Do I have all the CDs? Yes. I used an unlock code for it. And I guess if you use the unlock code, the CDs just stop showing up. Or they don't stop showing up. Oh shit, Go tethering. What the fuck? The top? Oh god. Possibly. That sounds about right. I don't think I'll be getting going for 101%. I mentioned it earlier on stream, but welcome to the stream, by the way, first time chatter. Nice to see you. I mentioned it earlier, I'm not much of an unlocks guy in games like this, even though I like doing the single player stuff. But 101% would be pretty fun to do one day in the future. I like the game enough to consider it. So maybe I should pick up all these CDs. I'm just so focused on routing, I guess. What? There's the person ahead of me. What? What happened? Clearly I've allowed too much. Oh my god! What the fuck? What? Why did you do that? Why? There's no reason for you to turn around 360 degrees to do that. That was a literal fucking 180 just to do that. What the fuck? Holy moly! That is a degree of spite I have not seen in one of these games in quite some time. Holy fuck. I respect that a lot. Oh! Ooh! No, go away! Okay, here we go. Now I can try the Emerald stage. And fail horribly, I'm sure. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's not good. Okay, I've never done this one, so let's see if I can't figure it out. Okay, we got some jaws up here. Oh, it can't home in from this distance? I guess not. Yeah, I guess the rings make sense. That was unfortunate. Alright, let's try to do this a little cleaner now. I'm gonna have to get as much rings as I can. Yeah, the damage carrying over between rounds is kinda nice. To a degree. I don't know how to hit it with that. That seems quite difficult. Well, you don't know how washed I truly am. What? Whoa. Where am I going? Ah, yeah, dude. Okay, so how does it handle this? If you break it and it does this, does it? That was... That's gonna be hard to use. Nice. Nice, nice. Respectable. I'm okay with A rank. See, I A ranked Emerald Cup because this is my favorite cup in the game. This is, in my opinion, these are all like among the best mats. When I played these, even in 2.1, I felt the magic of this game. Because I think this was right around when I started to really learn all the mechanics. And figure out, like, what I wanted to get out of the gameplay flow. And so, to combine that with just tracks that are just fantastically designed. Like, I definitely think the ring system, like the ring layouts in these tracks are where the game starts to get really, really awesome with them. They're pretty good in the other tracks, now that I've gone back and learned. But I think here is where they start to really figure out what makes the ring system really, really compelling. As opposed to just good. And as a result, all of the tracks in Emerald Cup are fucking incredible. Favorite track in this cup? Probably the last one, actually. Joyopolis? What was the name? Banger song, banger track, great layout. Oh, in general? Oh god, I'd have to really think about it. There's a lot in this game. You have to understand. It might be Crimson Core. Which, I don't know if that's like a goated choice to some people. But, Crimson Core is like the fucking perfect tryhard map. And it's on page 2. So you're probably not gonna see it for a while. But it is a great track with great music and a great layout that is really fun to conquer and isn't super overbearing, but if you're asleep you will not do well on it. It is just right for me. So we've got some more. Oh, you. I'll go this way. Give me that ring box. Oh! I gotta play more Melty. So remember when I said Raito went to Gunla's, like, wrote a letter to Gunla specifically, and that's why Raito music is in the game? This is one of those songs you can hear. What? Oh right, if you have really fast speed in this game, you can ignore certain things. I learned that today. Ah, close. Oh, hold on. Alright. I still don't know why Mega Man 8 is the song here, by the way. But... it sounds like a space adventure? I guess. You know what I think, though? I think this game needs the Burning Rangers theme song. Me, myself. Oh. I don't know if I timed this right. So there's no way this doesn't get content ID'd, right? Like, you're lying to me if you tell me it doesn't. This has to, right? This is literally, like, a song you could hear on the radio in the 90s. Okay, it is a remix of it, but it sounds pretty similar for the beginning. Which, mind you, you're not gonna hear me complain about good house music in a Sonic game. That's... like, you're just not about to hear me complain about that. If you think you are, you're not. Oh, she went right off the map! So I wasn't sure how to feel about this track at first, but it grew on me quite a bit when I understood the gimmick. What the fuck?! You know what? I shouldn't say anything. Every time I say that, something like that happens. It's the curse! Curse of Ra! Into the pit you go! A fucking cart pit, dude. Woo! I think Honey the Cat is a little fucking bitch. Is He's a bitch-ass motherfucker. Yeah, fuck. Am I gonna piss on them? You know it. Oh, I love this track. Wait, do you have the Inspector Gadget remix on here? Holy shit, who was that? I've never heard that voice clip in this game until right now. Who the fuck was that? Oh my god, they nearly got cooked. I saw that. You've never heard the Inspector Gadget remix of this song? What? That was one of the earliest Siva Gunner rips I'd ever heard. That's really shocking. Oh, the voice? Yeah, probably. But I've just never heard it. Which, I guess I've just never heard male talk. Wow, I'm lucky. Ooh, get fucked! Oh! Okay, we're okay. Yeah, that is Pop Full Mail, yes. Remember that game? Now, everybody in chat, I need you to rally for this so we can get people to do it. Because we have a dev in the chat right now who is not even in charge of characters. But, listen, I need every bit of help I can get. Can we get Ernest Evans, who was in Sega Oni games? What the fuck happened? I saw an explosion. Oh, that's what happened. I'm about to lose, aren't I? That's right at the fucking finish line. Why would you put that at the end of the track? That's what happens when you suggest Ernest Evans? Couldn't put that anywhere where I could recover that. Oh hey, the 2-player version of this song. I quite like this version. You don't get to hear it much because, you know, Sonic 2 2-player is not very good. But Bakamoon! He said it! Cliff said the iconic Cliff line! I'm sorry, I'm sorry! What the fuck? There's some shit going on over there. And then he cliffed all over the place. That landmine was barely visible. Holy fuck! I nearly ran into that. I hate that I was gonna be like really critical. Ooh! Nobody hit that? Really? Okay, well, now I did. And I moved it over here. Dude. Now get behind me, I dare you. Do it. Oh! Oh, I fucking... What? What? What did I bonk off of nothing? Hello? What happened? I hit a fucking Mario 64 Inviswall! Oh, the wrecked cars have a hitbox? I didn't think they would. I thought the ceiling leaked through there. Anyways, chat, we gotta get back to the important thing. I need everybody to go into the Discord. And when the slow mode is eventually lifted, so you know, in a little bit of time, when they start asking for like character suggestions and community desires, we need to get earnest evidence of the game. I am responsibly using my platform of Twitch.tv. How about dishonest David? Well, Gunley, you seem to be more fond of certain types of characters, so would the girl from El Viento be more to your liking? Oh, here's the best track in the cup, by the way. When I played this course, that was when I went from enjoying this game to loving this game. Oh, I know it's content claim central, but it's also fucking godlike. Oh fuck, dude. See, I really hate the mine, because all I do with it is put it in a spot that I'm gonna go to. I think I should just roll for ghosts always. Oh! I wanted it. Who the fuck died? What the fuck is going on? What? Yeah. Oh, she got fucked up. No, 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 no! My drift! Oh my god. Okay, we're on the last lap, so this is where I gotta fuck everything up. Are you kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Thank you, AI, for bonking on the wall. Could not have gotten any better. Truly the most anticlimactic way to lose. That all happened because I hit my- fuck this item! You know what? Fuck this fucking item. Can I get rid of it? Can I just dump it? I hate it. I hate this fucking landmine shit so much. Get me out of there. Thank you. Thank you. Just never. It never hits anything, and it just hits me. It is just not the wave, ever. Oh god, not this thing, too. Oh! That was a bad drift. It's okay, though. What is going on? Man. Incredible! I was so incredibly unhelpful! It literally man. Okay, can we get the emerald? Yeah. Alright. What's the gimmick for this one? Oh god. Oh. This is go next. I can already anticipate this is gonna go horribly. Oh, they're starting to give me slopes in these now. More than the usual. Oh my god. I have to be a gamer with these. I couldn't see it, it was going too fast! Now I'm cooked, dude. Oh my god, why? Why are the spike hitboxes humongous? Right. Oh yeah, question for the devs. Can we have the Sonic 1 spike glitch? Oh, come on. Come on, man! How am I gonna hit it with this? By being the GOAT. I've decided. Man, oh. Man, these are really fun. When the spikes aren't coming up and fucking me out of nowhere. Like, you actually legitimately cannot see that. That's kind of fucked up. That's evil. Jaws? Oh my god. Cool. Okay, I guess I was racing too well there. Oh god, I'm about to do the whole cup again. Oh. Good thing I like the Emerald Cup. If I didn't, I'd be a little more depressed. Why can the spikes do that? Okay, so I almost like the layout for this one. You fucking... Oh. Well, I gotta do Emerald Cup again. Okay, but like, I would not want to do the page 2 cup. Wow. That just fucking kills your rank, too. Man. I guess I've been getting through them pretty hassle-free, which is the first one to really, really push me. Actually, come to think of it, was this one of the ones that was, Oh. You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Casper the Friendly Ghost. If you're in first place, the ghost cannot give you the item. Once you fall down to second place, or lower, it will hand you the item. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game that's actually tied to both your standing in the race and also, like, how far ahead you are, or how far ahead your opponents are and all that. Which I'll admit is kind of weird for a kart racer at first, but it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's exactly it. More strength to how far behind first you are. Yeah, exactly. Yep, 100%. Like, the idea of... One of the big things for this game was, trying to reduce how good front running was. And to make races more competitive even among, like, a higher variance of skill levels. While still not removing skill from the equation. I would say it worked. I mean, back in 2.1, I noticed it more online. With regards to, like, the real nature of item balance. Because as far ahead as CPUs can get, or could have gotten in that older version... I never had them get, like, crazy far ahead of me for the most part. Okay, but that time I had the guzzle rings. There's a guy with a star behind me. Like, okay, that was my excuse. Also, if people are interested, I could try doing this game on Vicious. Do the Emerald stages change at all on the higher difficulties? Do the capsules get, like, harder to break or something? Oh, probably. I don't know, though. Ah. Okay, Jaws. gonna say, I've not seen Jaws hit once on this fucking map yet. The attempt was really good. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! My heart rate elevated. Have a good night, Gunla. That sucks. Oh my, what? Good fucking lord. Damn. Maria. What, did he fall off? Wow. For a split second, I thought you were about to lap Knuckles. That'd be pretty funny. Maybe they meant Metal Knuckles. Yeah, Metal Knuckles' head is really similar, unfortunately. That was the character I originally wanted to play, because, like... Come on, it's fucking Metal Knuckles, right? Metal Knuckles is so damn cool. Alright. Oh my god, I thought I saw Wonder Boy twice. It was just Jet. Oh, I thought I did the input. What? Oh, fuck, dude. This shortcut does not feel like it's very helpful. It has not done anything good for me. We're gonna give it a go again, though. So you have to, like, when do you trick there? Do you have to do it? Hi, Vegan, what's up? I'm gonna regret that, I'm sure. Never mind, somebody hit it. I'm just jamming out to the music. Wow. What happened? Oh. You call that a banana split? I call it really bad. Is what that was. That went really, really bad. That went really bad, and I've used 2 continues, but the game still gave it to me. God bless Dr. fucking Robotnik Swing Racers, dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this sucks ass. There's like no other explanation for that. I'm such a hater. I don't feel like this is the run either, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I need these. Dude, oh, you didn't throw him high enough. I don't think the catcher can bonk you during, like, mid-trick. It's like a very small act of mercy, but one that I will take. I have to remember it has no iframes, so you can kind of wail on it. Oh, dude! That gave me... Oh my god. It's not like I could use it. Oh. This... I don't like this map. Oh my god, why is it running so fast? Oh my god, thank you. Fuck. Holy cow. Ugh. I appreciate that they give you an A rank no matter what if you get the emerald. Which leaves one more. Yeah, I don't remember what I thought of Extra Cup. Hey! Oh, it just increases rank by 1? Well, I remember enjoying this map. I don't know if I'm like super down with this music, but I think I would just rather hear the regular Hilltop theme. Oh yeah, I know that's how you get S. I just thought, yeah, come to think of it. You gotta get an A rank and then get the emerald, yeah. That is a lot of work. Yeah, it's a good song. I just don't know if I like it over Hilltop Zone is the thing. But you have to remember, Hilltop Zone is my favorite level in Sonic 2, so I have some degree of bias. It's a really strange favorite level to have in Sonic 2. I'm very aware, but... I'm such a gamer. Actually, Gamaniac, who do you usually use? Sounds like you use a character in the bottom right. Is it Vector Man or is it Mecha Sonic? Your username makes me think it would be Vector Man, but I don't know. You usually stick to Mecha? Okay. Fuck, dude. Oh. Nope. I had both games growing up. Yeah, see. I completely understand. Based on your name and just the vibe of the conversation, I was like, oh, this person definitely knows what Vector Man is and probably owned it. That was my first guess. Now here's a case where I like this song, but I would really rather have Marble Garden, you know? I mean, these are like extra tracks as far as I'm concerned, but... I do certainly wish that I had a choice. Oh, what an appropriate map to get this on. I'm gonna hang on to it, though. Wait, Marvel Classic has to be unlocked by CD? Oh, what? Why? This is not even like a stage that looks like Marble Garden. It is Marble Garden. Okay. I am in earnest trying to think of what that gray spring adds to this map, and I am just very upset right now. Are you fucking serious? I don't have any rings either. This entire section of the track is a slope. That... Of course, of course! Why bother? Oh yeah, I mean, this is so dead now. Yep. Oh my god, this is still not Marble Garden. Can we... Oh. What the heck is this? What in the world is this song? It's alright. Yeah. I guess it's Marble Garden. Oh my god. It is a very good song, but it's like, yeah, this is... It's hard to compete with, like, the Sonic 3 soundtrack. I mean... This definitely does not give me the feeling of Marble Garden. I get it, it is a racing game, so it's gotta be different, but... Oh god. It's okay, it's a good thing this stage is all hallway. I never noticed the Eggman thing actually improves your tether too, that's pretty cool. I really hate that ramp. That does not feel good. Yeah, it does make sense given the hot potato. I just never noticed until now. It's very cool. Definitely makes it easier to use. Because the thing I like about the Eggman bomb is, if you're good and you're not that far behind the other people, you can use it as a speed boost, because it does make you go fast. God. Oh, get me the fuck out of this track! Oh! I don't remember this being so miserable. Yeah, you go faster with it, I believe. At least it feels like you drive faster. Damn it, I bounced right over the boost panel. Okay, none of the AI can drive at this section. Well, neither can I, apparently. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Oh my god, of course. Of course, dude, oh no. Why? Wow. Oh. Yeah, it definitely is that way sometimes. If I do good enough at the prison levels, I think we'll be okay. I mean, I got second place, right? Like, that's not too bad, assuming I don't completely botch these next few races. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I fuck with the Rivals of Ether music every time. I'm actually never gonna argue against it. I don't know what to describe the Rivals of Ether soundtrack instrumentation as, but it's very good. It is not like chiptune or anything. Fucking god. Go, go. And it's not quite Amiga either. But it sounds like a computer. Like an old, like, European PC, almost. It's like clean MIDI tracker music? That's exactly it, yeah. It's so fucking good, dude. The Shovel Knight remix they did? Oh my god, I listen to that shit all the time. They were fucking cooking with that one. That was the right turn. I don't know why my brain was just like, what turn is that? Oh my... Which you could feel... You could feel how annoyed I truly am. It's okay. It's okay. Sub-Zero Peak. I don't remember this one at all. Why does the game freeze a bit? I don't know. That does not happen to other people. I have not been able to diagnose. This is a nice song. Oh. Oh, I forgot about the ice physics. fuck was like Heaven Ray? That was the Idol Master character. Why? 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 Sometimes I think like some of the decisions in these tracks are like strictly out of spite. Like there's no reason. It's just there to be like mean. Oh, Billy Hatcher, if only you knew. That is a really arbitrary cut. That is like... But some AI racers have gone down this path already, that's cute. Oh my fucking god! Can you stop with these? Oh, yay. Oh, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gaming. I don't think we're gonna get it this run. I forget how to get up there. There we go. Alright, that was a gamer shot right there. Ugh. Oh! I completely forgot about this track. There's so many fucking tracks in this game. All right. It is so funny seeing Cliff on this map. Or like on all of these maps. I keep thinking I'll be like over the novelty of the Cliff mod, but yeah, you know, we did actually get the song. Oh shit. Oh my, I lost my item. There we go. I picked Cliff Speed before I played Hetty. I will say that. I had been talking about commissioning this character before I even, like, found a main. But my logic was that he is not light enough in Guilty Gear to be weight 1. And I don't think it would feel right weighing him in with the same tier as, like, Flicky. Because my initial thought was, like, ultralight. Because, you know, he is, like, super light in Plus R, right? But I thought, well, that really only works in, like, Plus R. He's light relative to those characters. And I don't think he is, like, slow enough to be speed 1 or 2. Like, I guess he could be speed 2. But I would think of Justice as speed 2 and then Potemkin as speed 1. Okay, but to be fair, in Plus R, May is holding like a big-ass anchor, and she is still considered— oh my god. Oh, right, I remember now what I have to do there. Potemkin is the exact same slot as Heavy in my head. And Justice is Heavy, but speed 2 instead. Which I personally think works. ABBA? Oh, I should, What?! Oh, I got hoed out. Yeah, so the idea with ABBA is that she would have all the transformations. I have to get the stat table I made. Because I'm a big nerd. I statted out every plus R character. Oh my fucking god! Fuck you, Orbinaut! You're fucking useless! Oh. Oh, you fucking kidding me! Oh, this map fucking blows! Where do I go? I can't see! It's confusing. Such a weird position. Okay. Oh. I should go up this way. I'm under no pressure to break the emerald anymore, so... This is so relaxing. These levels are so pretty. That should be all 7, right? So... I've seen these credits before. Now, is it going to show me the try to improve your rank thing? Yeah, that's all these. Oh, well, I think that'll be for another stream. I'm gonna hand you all off to somebody else. I'm gonna go ahead and say... We'll just do this again. I rated this streamer last time. Thank y'all for joining me. Have a great evening, everybody.